college football season. Ranked teams against unranked opponent, and we'll see if the upset can shake up the rankings in this one. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Oregon Ducks, the House of Loud, Autzen Stadium in Eugene. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Minnesota Golden Gophers, taking on the 6th-ranked team in the land, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. And the Golden Gophers will get this season underway as toe meets leather. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So the Oregon Ducks offense will have the ball first. And guys, we talk about how tight ends are a quarterback's best friend. Boy, this guy may take friendship to a whole nother level.
Yeah, it's so nice to have a guy that the size, the athletic ability, and here's why it's always so good. Jesse, what do you want to do, man? Put a linebacker on him, put a safety on him. Nowadays, these guys can win, and it just really makes offense so much easier to run, and it goes pretty smoothly.
Yeah, you're right. This guy is a matchup nightmare. And it seems like every week defensive coordinators go in and they don't respect his athleticism, and it ends up burning him. They're going to find out the hard way today. If they try to play him and match him up with linebackers and safeties, this dude makes defenses look silly.
As a defense, you hate to let them move the chains on a penalty, but that's what they did. It's 1st and 10. Caught over the middle. It's Moore. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Passing game kept the drive moving. Here's 1st down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Fires to the big fella. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. The Ducks in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Moore will throw. Going downfield for the big play. And he's got it inside the 20.
Offside.
And the offense didn't need to accept the penalty thanks to that big play. The Ducks with the 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
And that is a huge play for the defense. Offense has it in your red zone. You're trying to knock them out of field goal range. The only way you do that is by creating negative plays, and they get the sack.
And the Ducks now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Bryant. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Ducks will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Caught in the backfield, it's Benson. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Now 3rd and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. From the gun, wants to pass. Big guy smells it. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks!
What a nice job by the offense. First drive of the game, they matriculated down the field, put themselves in a goal-to-go situation on 3rd down. It's not going to be easy throwing it, but they win the matchup. Accurate throw, they get paid.
Setting up for the extra point after the 1st score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. So it's an 80-yard drive. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So Minnesota's offense has its first opportunity of the day. And here it comes for the first time as the starter, this talented freshman. And Jesse, it seems like quarterbacks mature quicker and quicker these days, and they're ready to grab the reins.
Yeah, you're seeing it more and more. There's more high school quarterbacks now ready to take the next step and compete and perform in college football. But listen, I started as a true freshman back at Florida. I guarantee you he has so much nervous energy going right now because he has never played in an environment.
Breaks into the open. They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the first down. Back to throw, it's Lindsey. He's got an open man. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with the first down. Power football with the run. He's going to lose a yard on that one. You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. He'll do it himself. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. How can a stadium this size make so much noise? You can't hear yourself think on third down here in Austin. He's going to throw deep right side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down. The Golden Gophers line up to punt it away. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. Makes the catch. Wants to make a move upfield. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Defense fills those gaps. He's got 1 to the 28. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. He'll pull it on the read. Gets it past the marker. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with the first down. Looking to throw on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Whittington. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Wants to go up top. Finds his man in the middle. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. The Ducks have their offense in high gear. The give on the inside. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Moore to the air. Unloads to the wideout. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed in the middle, it's Bryant. Grabs a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17.
As a head coach, you love it when your quarterback is locked in early. Opening drive, throws a touchdown pass. Really nice throw on that last play. Here in the second drive, he's firing on all cylinders. You can tell this guy did his homework coming into this game, and right now it's paying off.
We thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here. On the direct snap, it's Stewart. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Leaves it with the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. 9th play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. 3rd and long. Under fire. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. And they'll send out the field goal unit. Splits the uprights right down the middle. And now the lead is extended a little further. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. San Diego State showed its toughness on the road and picked up a crucial victory. And every win counts, don't get me wrong, but the victories outside the comforts of home can really serve as a springboard. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. And they couldn't connect on the deep shot. Let's see if things get worse. There's a flag on the field. Which way is this going to go?
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught.
Here's the pressure. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Golden Gophers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Looking to fire. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the second down misfire. And the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line. Oh, man, they've already lost one quarterback today. Now the backup comes in and has to take a shot.
Man, I might think about protecting my QB a little better. I already lost one. Now your second guy gets hit. You got to keep this guy healthy. You got to keep him upright. You got to protect your quarterback, man.
The Golden Gophers will send out the punt unit. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Fair catch is brought in at the 43, and they are set up nicely. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. They've built a quick double-digit lead now to try to get this offense really humming. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Moore will throw. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
Man, this offense has been bad. How about the first play? Nowhere to go, nowhere to run, tackle for a loss. Second play, you get your quarterback sacked. And the third play, now we're sitting in third and long, right where this defense wants to get us.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. And the Ducks send out the punt unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Wants to bring it back. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. They've spotted them a 10-0 start now to see if they can answer on this drive. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. Quick release on the RPO. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. The power of Autzen Stadium on full display. The House of Loud is deafening on this third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Punts it out of the air. Oh, he's got some space. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. From the shotgun, the inside give. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. To the air, it's Lindsey. Fires to the tight end. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Golden Gophers are rolling down the field. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Got room at the 35. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening. The Golden Gophers just got that huge run. They'd love another explosive play. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Fires to the wideout. Finds a man in the middle. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. The handoff as they run the counter play here. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. Second down, they'll go to the air. Catch in the middle, it's Tracy. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Tries to slither forward on the sneak.
3rd and 1, everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. After getting nothing done on 1st down, 2nd and goal from the 6. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. A 3rd and goal, and this defense feeling energy from the crowd. From the gun, wants to pass. Bringing the heat. Trying to find the end zone. And the runner is down, and so is a flag.
Hold on.
They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. They'll try to blast their way in. He's going for the goal line. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Minnesota!
And I love it. This offense making no bones about it. We're going to be aggressive. We get the ball down in the red zone, 4th and goal, Palmer. Stay aggressive. They run the football, and they get the touchdown.
And that's the shocking thing, David, is that on 4th down, they have supreme confidence in this offensive line to win up front, one-on-one, get some push, and then how about the ball carrier just finding his way into the end zone?
And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. He'll start the return inside his 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. Moore to the air. Fires left. Got his man downfield. And the explosiveness, the big gainer, gets it to the 49-yard line. While we're only through 1, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line. They flipped into the field, and we're ready to play. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Looking to throw on 1st down. The sure hands, it's Stewart. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Moore. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down. Wants to throw it. They're working that left side. Now the connection takes it to the 11. The Ducks will snap it on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. The screen, he's got wheels. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Out of the gun to give to the back. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. The Ducks line it up with a 1st and goal. They'll run it. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Oregon!
This running back was not going to be denied. Nice blocking up front to create a hole for this running back, and he was able to take advantage.
They'll try to add another to their lead. the extra point. They're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. That deficit has now grown to double digits, down 17-7 as they start this drive. We'll see if they can dig one up that goes forward this time on second down from the 18. Looking for a man. It's Lindsey. Got it in the middle. It's Coleman. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Third down play from the gun. Oh, they're after him. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense trying to take it back. Touchdown, Ducks! And they turn it into a defensive score.
You practice these moments as a defense, but you never know when they're going to come to fruition. But how about it? The scoop, the ball's on the turf. They scoop it up. They take it to the house. The defense takes care of business and said, offense, we don't need you. We'll put points on the board.
PAT unit on the field. And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. Looking for blockers. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. Trailing now by 17, David. This is an opportunity that they need to answer.
And down by 17, it's not panic mode yet. Like, I know we just gave up some points and our defense hasn't played great. I think this offense can still be who they are and stay consistent.
Turning it on! Changing on the move. It'll be a first down at the 29. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to go right back to him on first down. Finds his way for 3 out to the 33. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. They'll run play action. Here comes the heat. Snagged in the middle. It's Tracy. They'll get him down at the 48 after the 15-yard gain. And the Golden Gophers are moving quickly down the field. Slings it downfield. Finds a man on the right. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
And he can't quite make the connection as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Nice move to keep running. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. The Golden Gophers, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Now the offense tries to punch it in on 2nd and goal. Fires to the end zone. Pass is broken up, incomplete as they were trying to strike for 6. After a drive this long, a field goal would be a punch in the gut. It's 3rd and goal. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. From the left hash, this one shouldn't be too much trouble. Smashes it between the uprights. Now down 2 touchdowns, 24-10.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. Bringing it back. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Caught in the backfield, it's Bryant. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Moore will throw. Got a man. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 48. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Ducks have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to throw again. Caught over the middle. It's Whittington. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. The Ducks with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Quarterback on the keeper. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41. A quick completion to the left, looking for the 1st down. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the 1st down at the 36. Leaves it with the running back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Now the play fake. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. They couldn't connect on 2nd down, now staring at a 3rd and 9. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's a heat. And to get rid of it quickly. Another incompletion on 3rd down. And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. He's going to reach for a long one, a 52-yard attempt. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And that lead grows even bigger.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth, man. 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. After giving up that score, now it's incumbent on this offense to kind of get a back and forth going, Jesse, in this game.
They got to put some points on the board here. There's obviously a lot of football to go, so it's not necessarily panic time just yet, but I'm getting the ball into the hands of my best playmakers on this drive.
I hear you, Jesse, but not panic time. Have you seen my defense? I mean, I'm not trusting them to get a lot of stops, so it puts a lot of pressure on this offense.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And the Golden Gophers will call on their punt team. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. Here comes the offense back onto the field. Moore to the air. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. So now it's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Just a short pass to the tight end. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Lining up, trying to convert this 3rd and short from the 40. He'll keep it himself. Past the 1st down marker and still running. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
First down for the
to the air on first down. Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon! They won it all, and that is exactly what they got.
And this offense is firing on all cylinders right now. Starting the year, game one, creating a little bit of a pad and separation at the end of this first half. But you can see why so many people are really excited about this offense this season.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they did tack on the extra point, by the way, knocked it right down the middle. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finished the drive with a big play through the air, scoring from 51 yards out. On the move from inside his 5. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. Coming out on first down with the play fake. They face a pretty tall mountain here, Jesse, down 24, but if they're going to climb it, this is a good time to start.
Sense of urgency's got to be big right here. You just get the feeling at this point of the game, David, they've got to score on this drive. Obviously, their defense needs to get stops, but at this point, offensively, they've got to execute much better.
They got to be super aggressive. Down 24, you're going to need 3 touchdowns, 3 two-point conversions, everything to kind of go your way. So fast and throwing the football.
Takes a shot as he lets it go. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete. It'll be 3rd and long. Handoff from the gun. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple. The Golden Gophers decide to punt it away. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. No fair catches here, looking for room. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. The Ducks can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Grab near the marker. It's Stewart. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Using his legs, it's Green. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. And the Ducks with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Offense gets set for 2nd down. The run from the shotgun. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Ducks will snap it on 1st and 10. Moore will throw. The short hands, it's Benson. Out of bounds at the 24-yard line after the huge pickup.
And that is another first down for the offense.
Off-play action on first down. Unleashes one deep. He makes the catch in the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks!
Really nice job by the quarterback there of just letting the play develop. He had his eyes down in the middle of the field, and I think when he saw that deep middle area vacated, he said to himself, I've got a guy running right into that area. I'm throwing this thing on time, and this is going to be a touchdown. And that's exactly what happened.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the point after is good. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Plenty of time to work. Not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Give to the running back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And the Golden Gophers come to the line in the hurry-up. Going to sling it on 2nd down. Out of the backfield, he's open. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. He'll do it himself. And the defense had its hands full, but they finally wrestle him down short of the first down. The Golden Gophers will punt this one away. Here's the return. He's got great speed. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. More to the air. Makes the grab. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Clock's still running. Almost certainly the last play of the half. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Davison. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, after seeing that, sign me up for another 2 quarters there in Eugene. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. And with that, let's send it back to the guys in Autzen Stadium.
The Ducks will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. And he'll bring it back. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. They'll go with a direct snap. Find some space, enough to get 5 to the 22. And the Golden Gophers with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Wants to go up top.
And after a successful run like that on first down, if you're the offensive coordinator here, maybe you're thinking about being aggressive and potentially taking a shot, because even if it's incomplete now on second, you only have a short amount of yards to go here on third.
Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. The Golden Gophers can really attack on this second and short. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Quick completion to the right, and this one will be stopped for no gain. Behind the chains now on second and long. Handoff to the single running back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Back to pass, it's Lindsey. Fires deep toward the end zone. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down. And the Golden Gophers will try to pin them back with the punt. They'll be forced to kick for the 6th time tonight. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Grabbed over the middle. It's Stewart. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. They came out hot on this drive. One play and already near midfield. Looking downfield on first down. Finds his big tight end. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. He'll pull it on the read. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. And the Ducks come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the middle. A strike downfield. The chunk plays that they love, and he takes it all the way down to the 10. The Ducks have taken it inside the 20. Quarterback on the keeper. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. He'll keep it himself. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Oregon! This guy's putting the Oregon offense on his shoulders, carrying them however you want, on the ground or through the air.
I mean, so fun to watch when you got a guy that can do this. And we've seen it with the Ducks in history, man. They've had some great ones that put their team on their shoulders. If you need me to run it, I'll run it. If you need me to throw it, I can do that too.
And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
48, Minnesota, 10.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. Toss sweep right. Finds a little space. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it. Quick release by the QB. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. How aggressive will they get on 1st and 10? He'll do it himself. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Golden Gophers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Pressure coming. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. Looking downfield, it's Lindsey. Got his man quickly. They make the tackle at the 33, and it is well short of the 1st down. And the Golden Gophers will punt it away on 4th down. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Rides the back on the option, the give. And he is snuffed out, greeted by a host of defenders. They got nothing on the last play at 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28.
A lot of smiles right now in this offense. They've got a big lead, and they're just having fun out there. They're still throwing the football. These receivers are still getting open.
There he goes. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll ride the hot hand. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. They'll try the run. Made a defender miss. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks!
And add it on again. This offense has done whatever they want, however they want, and this lead has ballooned. When you start a season off, you want to build momentum. You want to defeat an opponent and beat them badly. That's exactly what they've done. This team looks ready to compete for a national championship.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. No shot to return that one as he boomed it out of the back of the end zone. They'll move the tight end. Gives it on the option. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Stuffed on back-to-back plays. He got nothing, and now they're looking at 3rd and long. Looking to pass. It's Lindsey. Quickly out to the tight end. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's see if they decide to punt it. The Golden Gophers will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll look to pin them deep. Slips through the line. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stops. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, David.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run or if it's pass. They got them right where they want it. This defense doesn't know how to react from getting punched in the mouth on that last drive.
So in this next drive, David, I think you keep running the football because that sets up the play action, it sets up the RPO game, and then you keep this defense guessing.
Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38. That's caught. It's Benson. Breaks into the open. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down. The Ducks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Got it in the middle. It's Stewart. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Makes the catch. It's Bryant. Now the connection takes it to the 11. And the Ducks back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Got it behind the line. It's Stewart. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. He wants to throw it again. Caught in the backfield. It's Davison. Touchdown, Oregon! And they take it in for 6 more points. He has been surgical. Precision passes. Using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
The defense has had absolutely no answer for him. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it.
Minnesota 10.
And he's coming out of the end zone. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. After 3 consecutive punts, we'll see if they... Oh, he's got some space. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he's stopped, and it'll be first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll ride Davis here. Just willed his way for a couple out to the 35. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking downfield, it's Lindsey. He lobs one high down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And the Golden Gophers will line up to punt it away. Wants to return it. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Quickly to the tight end.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
To the air on 2nd down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Hill. He goes down at the 47 after a 5-yard pickup. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the big fella. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. On the direct snap, it's Stewart. And the Wildcat is not working. They knock him down behind the line. The Ducks are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Wants to throw on third down. Catch in the middle, it's Bryant. He gets the job done on third down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. They'll leave it with him. Turning it on. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. The Ducks pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Throws to the wideout. Got him downfield. Touchdown, Ducks! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. They took it 64 yards right down the field. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. First play of the drive will come from the 9-yard line. Now on the move. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. He'll pull it on the read. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And the running game has been disastrous on the last couple of plays. They'll try to salvage the drive on third down. The give on the option. At the 15, he's loose. He'll get a fresh set of downs, stopped at the 31-yard line.
That is exactly what you want from your offense. Create some space, get out of the shadow of your own end zone, Palmer, and make it easier on this offense.
Yeah, it's nice when you have a running back like that, too, that can create that space for you. Now, if you're the play caller, your entire playbook is wide open.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Golden Gophers are moving quickly down the field. On the ground, it's Turner. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Off play action. And here's a fumble way behind the line. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover. And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this third period. That's the end of the period, and Oregon has the lead. Well, guys, so far, this has been a massive beatdown, and it would appear the biggest challenge is what kind of records can they set as we have a look at the third quarter stats. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. They'll go to the ground. He's going to lose a yard on that one. 3rd and long from the 30-yard line, in this defense hoping to knock them out of field goal range. Trying to get the corner. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And they'll run the field goal unit back out there. This kicker has already banged a couple through. And this one is anything but routine. A 48-yard attempt from the right hash. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand. They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. Here he comes with the return. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. This one feels as if it's starting to get away from them a little bit, Jesse.
Yeah, Reese, there's a lot of teams in college football at this point that would just quit. So, David, we're going to find out a lot about this team right here.
Yeah, just running out of opportunities. You give opportunities away like this, you're trailing. Every possession is going to be important from here on in.
They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
Third down coming.
Looking to throw, it's Lindsey. Finds his tight end. Has plenty for the first down, and they stop him at the 28. And the Golden Gophers come to the line with a new set of downs. Motion from the wide receiver. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Grab behind the line. It's Smith. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him. The Golden Gophers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Pocket breaking down. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be third down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Wants to throw again. Quickly to the flat in the wide receiver screen. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. And the Golden Gophers line up to punt it away. Let's see what he can do with it. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give them a different look. Direct snap. It's Davison. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. It'll be interesting to see what the offense does on this next.
There he goes. Inside the touchdown, Oregon. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the Oak.
Getting set for the point after.
Is on for the extra point.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. That drive took no time at all. A couple of plays and finished it with the long run for the touchdown.
Minnesota, 10.
And he's going to try to return this one. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
Looking to throw, it's Lindsey. Firing to the right, complete. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. Leaves it with the back. Got enough for the first. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
That's a really nice game. It just would have been really nice to see this from this offense earlier. Now you're getting to the point where there's a couple of thought processes. Do I build momentum for next week? Do I try to get this offense with the ground game clicking, or do I throw the football every play and try to make this football game close?
Catch in the middle. It's Smith. They get him down at the 34-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup and a first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
Play action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
The Golden Gophers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Second down, he'll throw it. Got his man. No chance to run, but still a solid pickup on that one. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Rushes on him. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
It's always so hard for offensive coordinators to adjust their game plan when you lose your starting quarterback. Now you got your backup, and a lot of times there's so much cautiousness, and you just don't want to run them that much, or you don't feel comfortable with the whole playbook, and you can see it there, and you can see the cautiousness, the hesitation led to a sack.
And the Golden Gophers will send out the punt unit. He'll try to really get into this one. And he will boom that punt out of bounds. No chance for a return. Let's see where the officials spot it. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 16. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. He just got rid of that one to save the down. Didn't see anything he liked. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Pulls it in. It's low. Gets the job done on 3rd down as he gets it out to the 25. Gonna run it. It's Davison. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Fires to the middle. It's complete. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. The give as they work on that clock. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Running back searching for a hole. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Pulls it in. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. And the Ducks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. That's caught. It's low. He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 and the 38, and these guys are on the move.
And first down for the offense.
The give to the tailback. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they have this game in hand right now. We'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. Gonna run it. It's Green. And he was able to run through 1 tackle, but still only a modest gain. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Going to try to get it himself. Breaks into the open. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact.
And that's a big reason why this offense is so dangerous. If they get the lead, because of this guy's scrambling ability, they can just close the door, put that foot on your throat, and not take it off. Nobody was open that time. It looked like he was going to get sacked, and he just very nonchalantly was able to buy himself some time. He gets outside, uses his speed, picks up the first down. The offense stays on the field. They've already got the lead, and now they're just bleeding this clock away.
Well, some might think this head coach has a tough locker room speech after this one. I would suggest that he starts with, "That's just bad.
Bad, or as Reese Davis would say, ungood. Just very ungood performance. Flush this one down the toilet, move on. It's not your best day. You lost in ugly fashion, to be honest, but better days ahead.
And I think a lot of this has to come on the shoulders of the players. They need to be able to realize they just didn't do enough. So they've got to turn the page. They've got to go back to work, have a great week of practice, and put out a better effort next week.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.